Hi, I want to introduce our company, the Cafebites & Co. The Cafebites & Co. was established on 1 January 2020. The Cafebites & Co. is a cafe that serves food and beverage, particularly specialized on patties and coffee. Our location is located at Lot 10 Jalan Bagan Setia, U10/AK, Shah Alam 40170 Shah Alam, Selangor. We have 7 staff consist of 3 waiters and cleaner, 2 pastry chef and 2 barista. The Cafebites & Co. was founded by Adli Shah as the owner of the company. Besides, the Cafe & Co. have 4 managers. First one is Balkis as operational manager, Zainab as a customer service manager, Saiful Iran as a marketing manager, and Harith Daniel as HR and finance manager. The vision of the company is to be the leading coffee roaster and purveyor of gourmet coffee and patties around Malaysia by offering the guiding principle of integrity, quality, services and relationship. The mission of our company is to provide a unique, eco-friendly and enriching experience to coffee lovers at a price that is reasonable to the customer. The objective of our company is to establish a presence as a successful cafe in Malaysia and to adopt consistent quality food preparation standard and finding a consistent quality food supplier.
A SWOT analysis is a compilation of a company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and traits. Our strengths are high quality ingredients, good hygiene practice, cozy and relaxing ambience, affordable and reasonable price, and customized menu options. Our weaknesses are new market penetration, high initial cost, high raw material cost, lack of skilled staff, limited space especially during peak hours. Our opportunities are new branch, expanding the cafe interior, promoting new product, develop customer relationship, and strategic location. Our strengths are market demand dries up, damage of raw materials, trend of viral food, poor review and ratings, change in customer taste, and restriction due to MCO. IFE analysis. The data obtained through this analysis were studied together with all the Cafebites & Co. managers to identify the strengths and weaknesses of internal factors. The total score for key internal factor evaluation for the Cafebites & Co. is 2.80. We find that the main strength for our cafe is to provide high quality ingredients at affordable and reasonable prices. The highest score for our strength is 0.32. However, the biggest weakness for our cafe is long waiting time during peak hours. We give the highest score weakness for long waiting time during peak hours of 0.18. EFE analysis. The data obtained through this analysis were studied together with all the Cafebites & Co. managers to identify the opportunities and traits of external factors. The total score for key external factor evaluation for the Cafebites & Co. is 2.87. We find that the main opportunities for our cafe is to have a strategic location. The highest score for our opportunities is 0.40. However, the biggest traits for our cafe are restriction due to MCO, which is operation and dine-in. We give the highest score traits for restriction due to MCO of 0.27.
Next analysis is competitive profile metric (CPM). For CPM, the Cafebites & Co. has a higher weighted score for price compared to the Chamo Coffee. The weighted score of ingredient quality, ambience, customer relationship, and service quality for both business are the same. And the Cafebites & Co. has a lower weighted score for good hygiene, customizable menu, marketing, and strategic location compared to the Chamo Coffee. Overall, the weighted score of the Chamo Coffee 3.4 is higher than the Cafebites & Co. 3.05, which means that the Chamo Coffee has a better business performance. Next, the quantitative strategic planning (QSPM). QSPM revealed the relative attractiveness of the alternative strategies and thus provide an objective basis for us in selecting a specific strategies to implement. Managerial staff had a discussion and judgment considering the internal and external factors, then came up with a decision. Based on the analysis, the results show that the first alternative has a total attractiveness score of 2.7, with the second alternative has score of 2.66. Therefore, the management conclude that the strategy alternative that should be implemented by Cafebites & Co is diversification of services provided.
Next is for internal issues. We have found that unskilled staff may impact business performance, reduce productivity and engagement. For example, staff who make career mistakes and perform poorly will affect their business performance, which led to loss or complaints from customers. Hence, our management need to provide and invest in training courses for professional development and create performance evaluation to measure their performance and monitoring staff as required to perform their tasks. Next is limited space. Since our cafe is a starting business, our cafe has packed seating and crowded, especially during peak hours and weekends. Therefore, we encourage customers to have takeaways for the certain time. Meanwhile, our management decided to expand cafe by doing some renovation, and we will rearrange the shop layout to maximize capacity in order to provide a better arrangement of table seating and pathways. Lastly, is poor customer service. We have found that our staff has a lack of manners and etiquette, and we recently received a lot of complaints. So we come up with solution by sending staff to training and asked to attend courses to improve their customer service skills through strengthening customer support. Next is for our external issues. Movement control order MCO is slowing our business and disrupted the operation of the Cafebites & Co. Thus, our management need to perform financial cut and eliminate non-essential spending as we are not generating much profit and maximizing available resource usage in the production as well as placing workforce and staff to effectively meet customer demands. Next is supplier relationship conflict. Recently, we have identified issues with the supplier in communication gap and lack of trust. In order to mitigate these problems, we need to develop effective two-way communication with them that clearly spell out the terms of our purchase relationship, where both sides understand and uphold our own obligation, and also to establish a positive contractual agreement with the supplier. It is important to be established to be effective long-term relationship and maximize the value. Lastly, in high competitive market, which require us to be careful attend to cost and market condition. So the solution that suitable is by investing in people and upgrading their skill set and embracing integrated structures. Moreover, we need to determine growth in brand awareness by increasing our online presence and marketing.
As an overall, it can be said that the Cafebites & Co has proved that the organization has successfully implemented the strategic management model. It can be seen by the analysis for different types of metrics conducted, which are SWOT analysis, CPM, IFE, EFE, and QSPM. The ultimate purposes of strategic management models are to help the cafe to increase performance through improved effectiveness, efficiency, and flexibility. The manager develops strategies to give order on how the cafe goes about its business to achieve target objectives. Without a strategy, there is no established course to follow, no roadmap to manage, and no coherent action plan for producing the intended results.